Every 5 to 10 minutes, I receive a high volume of messages from companies seeking my support and from candidates hoping to be connected to the roles I'm actively hiring for. I genuinely try to respond as much as I can. However, with the volume involved, it is not always possible to reply to everyone individually. What often determines whether I engage immediately is the clarity and relevance of the first few lines. This is not unique to me. It reflects how most professionals operate on LinkedIn, where time and attention are limited. I fully understand the urgency behind job searching. When someone sees a familiar job title, there is always a natural instinct to reach out quickly. However, there is high need to distinguish between what sounds aligned and what is actually aligned. Most of the time, the moment a job title resembles your own, the message is sent instantly. The time to even read the role, carefully understand the requirements, and assess genuine suitability is always skipped. And that is where the disconnect actually begins. Because when a message only repeats a job title, it tells me very little of you. When it briefly shows that the role has been read, the requirements understood, and the experience genuinely matched, it immediately stands out. In a crowded inbox of a recruiter, thoughtful relevance is what gets attention, not speed, not volume, and not just the familiarity of a job title. Recruiters and consultants carry a fiduciary responsibility towards their clients. Their role is to present profiles that closely match what has been specifically requested, and they naturally prioritize alignment over volume. When a candidate approaches the right recruiter for the right role, one that genuinely reflects their experience and background, the response is rarely delayed. Relevance creates momentum, and conversations tend to move quickly. However, when the outreach is driven only by the familiarity of a job title, without considering the actual scope, requirements, or context of the role, the message is far less likely to receive immediate engagement. Over time, this can create the perception that LinkedIn is unresponsive or saturated. In reality, it is often not a lack of opportunity, but a misalignment in targeting. When the approach is intentional, specific, and clearly connected to the role being discussed, your inbox stops feeling silent and starts becoming responsive.